Well, I would like to file a complaint,
Okay.
but I'm a little nervous too.
Okay.
Could you
Why are you
explain
nervous?
the history of me filing complaints against departments? Like, is there a difference between the sheriffs and local PDs?
Yes.
Okay, could you explain the difference?
So the sheriff's department is responsible for any area that does not have a municipal PD. So like if you went, like I know that you had been at the Village of Heartland PD for some paperwork and stuff like that last week. So within the bounds of the Village of Heartland is responsible for all police and fire services in that area.
Oh, I understand that.
Okay.
It's just the whole process of reporting a department complaint. Like every department has that available for citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Is the internal process after I give you the complaint, is it any different?
So I'm not sure what the other departments' policies are. Every department's going to have their own policy and procedures as far as dealing with complaints.
The only reason why I'm hesitant is because regardless of their policy or whatever, I have filed complaints against Brookfield in the past and Heartland in the past.
Okay.
Within days, if not within 7 days at max, I was arrested.
Okay.
I had my rights violated.
So during those incidents, was it in those municipalities or was it?
It was from those municipalities, but it was kind of through the federal government, through the U.S. military, unfortunately.
Okay.
You know, it's a complicated situation.
Okay.
All right, and
I apologize. I'm not familiar with.
It's all right. I understand you're not being familiar. I'm trying to explain my feelings about it because I have a personal experience of being retaliated against by authorities for filing complaints, which is not right, but that's the reality of my situation.
Okay. Well, I can assure you that our department, like when we get the complaints, we investigate them. There's nothing retaliatory nature in those. We investigate the complaints and then we determine whether it's a legitimate complaint that you have a grievance against, or if it's unfounded or unprovable.
Regardless, I get some sort of formal response at some point.
Yeah, we would respond to you.
Like I know complexities, it's going to vary on timeline, but do you know approximately how long that takes?
We always try to do everything in a timely manner. So when we get a complaint, we open an internal investigation right away. Okay. Typically, the supervisor that takes that complaint, like me in this instance, if I take the complaint, then I'm going to start the internal investigation right away. Unless
are you the one that runs the internal investigation, or is that some other?
We don't have our own internal investigations department.
Okay, so it's kind of an in-house thing.
Yep. So what we do is we start what's called the facts and findings, and we start researching and figuring out what all the facts of the case are and what we can prove. And what all happened, and then we will do if it comes to that where it seems that there is some sort of credibility to the complaint, then we investigate further where we do interviews with people. If we have to interview people from other departments, we will do that. If we have to enlist the help of our detective bureau for the internal investigation, we will. Typically, we interview our own deputies for.
I get that. You kind of understand. There's a bit of cognitive bias, dogma, and things like I understand that. I get it.
Yep, and I know that you've had a decent amount of contact with police.
Unfortunately, the way you guys frame it within your reports is very negative. Even though my extensive contact with police is a matter of filing complaints and grievances, petitioning for, and you guys never put that stuff in your reports. Okay. And it's just they stack up, and then eventually I find myself within the courts because of your reports. Okay, so I try to be thorough with this stuff and everything, but like I said, maybe I'm too thorough. I have to do it alongside you guys' reports, so I provide your reports with my written stuff and everything, pointing out where it's factually wrong, this and that, where I can prove this and that, because I got the records. You guys should have the records. Within these records, it says you guys have the records. It's just a matter of interpreting the First Amendment, which I believe that's the hiccup. Okay.
Okay. So is your complaint is for this one
my complaint revolves around the Friday the 13th incident of last month when you guys assisted Heartland PD to have me mentally committed. Okay. And then the courts did not find probable cause to the point where they dismissed the hearing before it being heard. So
that was, you ended up, were you at Unit B or were you up at?
I was up at Winnebago.
Okay. All right. And I think they held you for, was it 48 hours? Not even?
6 days.
You were there for 6 days?
Yes.
Okay.
Unconstitutionally.
Okay.
For exercising my rights.
Okay.
Like, I have it thoroughly laid out in here and everything.
Okay.
Their department was brought in for jurisdiction purposes
Sure.
and everything. You guys kind of ran it and everything. You guys contacted Crisis.
Yep.
You got them involved, and it's...
Yep.
Crisis is not... They
yeah.
don't know the law. You guys are supposed to know the law.
So as far as Chapter 5115 is concerned, have you looked at the law on that?
Yeah.
So we are not authorized to enact an emergency detention, so the crisis workers come out and they talk to you, and if they approve the Chapter 5115 detention, then we're obligated to take you into custody.
I understand that. See, the hiccup here is the crisis workers doesn't know the law. They know they're there to evaluate the mind and everything, and they're evaluating the mind based off of lies and twisted information, disinformation that is coming from you guys' reports. So, like...
So you disagree with the information that was the basis for
I
the
don't know, I
chapter?
disagree. I can prove it factually to be wrong.
Okay.
And it literally, it was a day after I filed 2 complaints against Heartland.
Okay.
Like...
And where was the initial contact for that chapter, the day that you got chaptered? Was it...
You guys came to my home.
It was in your home?
3 different departments showed up, an excessive amount of cops showed up. One of them pointed a shotgun at my brother, thinking it was me.
Okay.
Like... That's not how you guys should be enforcing the law. I'm sorry, but...
Okay. Is that... You have this is the complaint?
Yes, I got my own copies and everything, so... As for you, it's 18 pages, but vast majority of it's your guys' reports alongside my commentary and everything.
Okay.
You know, I could provide 100 pages, but I don't want to provide too much, but I got to provide enough to explain thoroughly.
Okay.
And it's a complicated situation.
Yeah, no, and usually Chapter 5115 stuff is complicated, so...
It's very broad, too.
Yep, and again, like I said, you were saying that, like, we need to know the law, so obviously the information that we get from other police departments, that stuff all gets relayed to our crisis workers, okay? And based on their professional opinion, as soon as they approve that chapter, again, like I said, we have to take you into custody at that point. So,
I get that.
And under state statute, they are, the crisis workers and mental health workers are the ones that are permitted to authorize that detention.
I get that, but it's a matter of multiple people lying, deceiving the situation, defrauding the DHS, you know, misleading, confusing, and it ends up with my rights being violated, me being taken from my family, I lose my freedom.
And you said you were at Winnebago for 6 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
so typically, with the Chapter 5115, there's what it's called a 72-hour evaluation period.
I know. You guys took me on President's Weekend. They don't count the weekends, so it's like it was extenuating circumstances why it kind of was that way. But you know, it's just the timing, complaints, arrests, complaints, cuffs.
Okay,
that's
so
been
your main complaint
pattern.
is that the police action against you has been retaliatory in nature.
Yes.
Is what your complaint is.
From other departments, yes.
Okay.
And I'm concerned about that with the sheriffs because you guys are a step up above them.
Okay. Obviously, like I'm going to need to talk to you about this. Is it all right if I go through this complaint packet?
That's fine. If you guys want to call me in for an interview, that's fine.
Yep.
You know, I'm more than willing to provide information. I got information.
Okay. Yep.
Just don't call me and lure me here to arrest me because that's been also a pattern of behavior.
I've been fair with you every time that I've seen you, right?
I've been respectful every time I've spoken with you.
And I appreciate that. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to read through it. I'm going to try to organize everything, and then I'll probably at some point need to talk to you again. But I promise you that I will do a full and thorough investigation.
All right, because you know, you guys are the ones responsible for protecting my rights and everything like that. And it's
and that's absolutely.
I come to you for that protection, and it gets violated. That's been the pattern. I'm trying to break that pattern. I don't know what else I can do.
Okay. No, like I said, I've treated you fairly every time.
Yes,
I've not been dishonest with you in any way. So, and that will continue. Okay, I will continue to treat you fair. And our interaction right now, I appreciate it. You've been calm. You've been respectful.
I always am.
I appreciate it. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Female coming out front door.
I think it's her. It's her.
Who are you? Okay, come to the armored vehicle. This way, guys. Over here.
Is that her? That's not her, is it?
Kind of looks like it.
Is that her? I think that's her. What's her name?
Oh, it's a flashlight. Yeah, that's her. No. She's on balcony? I can't see the balcony. No, she's out. She's right in front of us. I'm here.
I mean, they'll get clothes for the kid,
Yeah.
like butt ass naked.
Blanket is
Yeah, they'll do that.
Do we have to bring this many? Well, we're from Brookfield, so we have to operate with mutual aid with another city in order to do this. So that's why you got 2 different departments here. So, because Brookfield, my jurisdictional boundaries are within that city limits, so I had to ask Heartland to come here and help me. And are you good with me telling your wife what's going on? Okay.
No, they're upstairs.
Okay.
I got it. Taylor, can you do that?
Yeah.
Hi, please come out. You got babies? Yeah. Keep an eye on that's behind that counter. We're grabbing the baby.
Yeah, I don't fucking care. Why are you even here in the first place? I filed a complaint. Okay, so what is illegal about that?
You got so right now you're being seen for chapter 5115 investigation. Okay, there's no criminal offense right now. They're being taken into custody before you're taken into custody from the hospital.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so that's all that's going on right now.
Are you kidding me?
Anything on here before I search you? Ian? No weapons, nothing's gonna post if you stab me. You get keys from your wife?
You seriously have the authority to do this?
Yes. Yeah, I think we're working on it.
I filed a complaint.
Great, then we'll get into that too. But I was also informed by U.S. Health and Human Services that they want to talk to you. They want to help you. That's what you're being detained for, okay?
For how long?
Well, they're going to talk to you. I don't know. It's up to them.
I'm gonna exercise that
I
right.
will not ask you any more questions.
This is fucking bullshit. Every fucking time I file a complaint against the fucking authority, this shit happens.
We can show it.
Every fucking time.
Just lift your hands out.
How am I the fucking crazy one? Huh?
Alright, we're good.
How many of you fuckers are here? All of you.
We taking them here?
All of you.
Yeah, go on, let's start
You know how many fucking federal crime right now.
I'm already recording, so we're good.
I exercise my Second Amendment right. Fucking. I just had my life, and this is the fucking shit that happened. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. Fuck you guys, all of you.
Do you have specific shoes you want?
Go to hell.
Alright. I'm sorry, what?
I really wish people didn't come and do this.
What do you mean?
You're a bunch of idiots, Fred.
Oh.
How many of you fuckers are there?
Any mileages in the nose, using clear me, ACR, and LB,
Thanks
10 6
for
around
once
back
again
to
arresting
myself.
me in front of my family.
Okay.
For what? What did I do wrong? Can you explain that?
We'll have a discussion when we get to our PD here.
I don't think there's any point in talking to you people.
Okay.
You don't seem to understand the First Amendment. You don't seem to understand constitutional rights. You don't seem to understand the limits of your jurisdictional authority to do this shit. And then I complain about it, and then it fucking happens again. Again. Where am I going?
To the Heartland Police Department.
Why?
So you can talk to some more people there. Like I said, you won't have any questions when this is all done. Well, you can talk
Where am I
more.
going after that?
I don't determine that.
Who does?
County.
County what?
The Sheriff's Department and Waukesha County Crisis.
And Waukesha what?
Waukesha County Crisis Team.
Again, guys, fucking coming right. First time wasn't enough, huh?
I've never dealt with you, man.
No, but your department has, and you know what? You guys all want to see.
Oh.
You guys helped Brookfield do it last time. Do people have any idea how illegal that was?
Like I said, I've never met you before, so I don't know what you're even talking about.
I don't care. I'm just asking about how, if you understand how illegal it was when your colleagues did it. Do you get that? Do you understand that you have brothers and sisters within your department that helped Brookfield commit a federal crime? I guess you don't fucking care, do you?
Just give us 1 second, and probably, yeah, okay. I need to talk it out. You're not technically in my custody. You're in the Sheriff's Department's custody.
You assisted.
I understand that. But I'm telling you...
What you don't understand is you're going to hell now.
Okay.
And I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
It was your choice.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you, I'm explaining whose custody you're in, because
Yeah,
we're
I
just
understand
facilitating it, so...
Yeah, you're helping criminals do crime. I hope you know that.
Well, I don't think I am, but... Well,
Or yeah,
if that's what you assume, all right, Ian. I'm not going to discuss that with you. Go to church every Sunday.
I bet you do. I bet you do go to church every Sunday. And that's why you're as blind as a fucking bat.
I'm just checking, make sure you're doing okay, given the circumstances, right? Obviously, you could be better.
I could
But I
be
gotta
a lot
check on you
better.
every
I
10
could be
minutes.
not experiencing your fucking tyranny right now.
Okay, I just gotta check on you every 10 minutes, so I'll just expect that, okay?
I'm fine
All right.
if it wasn't for your existence.
Okay.
All right.
Why did you guys come and get me?
We already explained this to you, Ian.
I understand that, but I don't think you understand what you're doing.
Okay. So like I said, we're gonna have a crisis worker come and talk to you, and then we'll go from
What
there,
is
okay?
a crisis worker?
So crisis workers are like mental health professionals that work within our
Okay,
county.
and where are they gonna take me? Where are they gonna tell you guys to take me to?
I don't know.
Okay, what's the typical thing? What usually happens?
There is no typical thing. They could just talk to you.
And then what, you guys gonna take me back home?
That's a possibility. I don't know. It depends on what happens.
Okay, what if I choose not to say anything? Then where are you gonna take me?
I don't know. It's up to the crisis worker. So I can't tell you which
so-
way it's gonna happen, unfortunately.
How does a crisis worker have authority to dictate where I go?
Because they're mental health professionals and I'm not, so they're the ones that make decisions in regard to
Okay,
mental
but I
health.
don't understand where the authority is.
Where the authority is?
Yes.
That could be a good question for them. I'm not sure
Like,
how that works, but it's their
how
call
do you
what
guys
happens.
have the authority to just come and take me from my home?
So based on statements that you made, that's why we're having you get
Are
a crisis
my
evaluation.
statements within my First Amendment right?
You're not here criminally.
Okay, that's what was my question.
Yeah, you're not here criminally. This is all
Okay,
civil.
are my statements within my First Amendment right?
You're not here criminally.
Okay, then why am I here?
To talk to a mental health professional.
Under whose instruction?
Under whose instruction?
Whose
Under
authority?
The Sheriff's
Who-
Department's authority,
So you're committing a federal crime?
if you say so. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just
I
telling
mean,
you that's what's gonna
I'm
happen,
just
okay?
trying to understand the situation, okay?
That's understandable.
Like, I don't understand this.
Who has the authority to just come pick me up from my house?
So Corporation Counsel, which is, our mental health professionals, those clinicians, they're licensed, social workers.
Okay, but who gave the order to come and get me?
The order to come get you?
Yes.
We had to speak with you about things, and so that.
Okay, but somebody gave you guys orders to come to my house to pick me up. You came there with the intention of detaining me and bringing me here.
Correct.
That was the sole reason why you came. It was not there to talk to me, to investigate me. You guys fucking lied to my face to get me to come outside so you could put me in cuffs.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes, yes.
No, we were there, we still wanna talk with you about your complaint, if you'd wanna talk to us about it.
No, you came
Okay.
there to collect me so I could
So-
talk to this crisis worker.
And you will be
Yes,
talking
you
with
guys
the
are just
clinician, okay? But right now you're detained under, the chapter statute, okay, because we
What
believe that there's
statute? Could you please cite the statute?
5115, okay?
5115.
I can bring you the paperwork and I
Could
can
you, so I
explain
can
it to
read
you.
it right now before the
But
crisis worker gets here?
The clinician, let me talk, okay? And then you can talk back, okay? But
Mentally unwell enough to where I can't be back home with my family?
So we're not mental health professionals.
I
We
know
don't make
that,
that
but-
determination.
but-
I'm not here
what?
to judge you, Ian, okay? How I see you is I see that you're somebody that's passionate about a lot of things, okay? You're a father. It sounds like you moved homes recently, okay? So seems to be a lot of things in your life, okay? And that's who I see you as a person. I don't care what your beliefs are, this, that, and the other way, okay? Because we as police officers are supposed to see everybody as equal. And that's what we're doing, and we're also supposed to protect people, and
You're doing a fantastic job with my life.
okay, so, I guess, because you're not technically in my custody right now, you're in the sheriff's department's custody, I will ask.
Yeah, she'll be here in a couple minutes. We'll have you talk to her and then we'll get you some water, okay?
I'd be more comfortable with you out of the room.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just be right outside.
Alright. That way I can focus my attention on whatever you were talking about.
So what's going on? Why are you here today?
Well, what did they just tell you?
They told me that you were sending like some concerning letters. Like you put some letters on some people's car and you wrote a lot of complaints.
Okay. Is that criminal?
I don't think so.
Then why am I here?
Because they're concerned about the content of
Is that
what you
criminal?
wrote. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Then why am I here?
To talk to me.
I get that, alright. Because right now I have to negotiate my freedom with you.
So I just want to know what's going on with you.
It's a long story.
Okay. I got plenty of time. You can start from wherever you want to start.
Even if I explain it fully, I don't think you can ever understand.
Okay.
Because you have to live the experiences. But I get in this cycle. I express my thoughts and opinions, and I end up in cuffs for it. And I'm sorry, but expressing my thoughts and opinions through my First Amendment is not criminal. But I feel like I'm being punished right now for exercising constitutional rights. And now I have to negotiate with you my freedom, which I don't think I'm going to get. I think you're going to send me somewhere besides my home, which is just going to cause more trauma.
What are some truths that you have that maybe other people don't agree with?
That I live underneath a tyrannical government
Okay.
who likes to abuse their power and personal authority to throw me in cuffs and detain me and take me from my family for simply exercising my First Amendment right, which is not criminal. I don't think a lot of people would understand that because they don't have the life experiences that I do. No intention of hurting anyone, not myself, not others, alright? I express my viewpoints, my beliefs, which is not criminal. It's well within my First Amendment right. And I experienced this. And it's, I don't like experiencing this type of stuff from authorities.
It's understandable.
But yet here I am again, and I got taken away from my family again, under what I perceive as unjust reasons. Because regardless of how my words make people feel, they are First Amendment protected, it's constitutionally protected. So the reaction from authorities to my constitutionally protected act, I think is unjust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So where am I going after this?
I'm not sure.
Well, they said it's up to you.
It's up to me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure what's gonna happen next, but I'll let you know when we kind of figure that out.
What do you mean you're not sure?
I have to talk to my boss too.
Who's your boss?
My boss at Crisis. Just trying to figure out like why everyone's concerned and get your perspective on it.
Their concerns, they don't like the First Amendment. Like, you need to really kind of consider that, like, First Amendment, constitutionally protected act, right?
I believe so. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't.
So, I mean, they're getting people that know nothing about the law to make a determination about my freedom based on First Amendment protected activities?
The determination I have to make is based on if there's concerns that you're a risk to yourself or others.
Do I seem like it?
Well, based on some of the things you've written, yeah, there's
Okay,
a lot of concerns.
but are you gonna judge a book by its cover? Like, you learn a lot more about a person by talking to them.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever wanted to hurt yourself?
No,
Have you ever done anything to try to hurt yourself?
no. Like, I have kids. I care, I live for my kids, their future.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I also live in a situation where I keep experiencing life experiences like this.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you really put yourself in my shoes and try to view the situation from my viewpoint,
Mm-hmm.
through the limited understanding of my life experiences that you have, I see tyranny. I exercise First Amendment rights, and I'm punished for what? Thought crimes? Presumptions? Assumptions? Like, is that what's going on? Because it really feels like it.
Mm-hmm.
I asked a question and you just sit this down.
Well, I'm not a criminal investigator, so I don't know.
No,
what the
you're here to
consequences are.
determine my mental health state, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to convey that, but it's really hard without giving you the life experiences, and they're only giving you a tiny bit of the information, so you're working off of limited information.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm here to talk to you, to get information from you. I'm just trying to understand kind of like what was going through your mind when you were writing those complaints and those letters.
Every time I got arrested unjustly, I would like justice in my life. Is that wrong?
No, you just have to do it in
Is
a way that's
depriving me of justice wrong?
Mm-hmm.
It is wrong, right?